miles behind me on an acreage, actually. And then first house me and Courtney bought was here in Harley. But they had this big gym over here was added on when I was like in 8th grade. They had a huge addition, and then I don't know, it's been 3-4 years ago. They just added on this for all the decals are over the windows. That's the elementary school now. Elementary school used to be in the middle of town, right over here. They donated the building to some non-profit or something like that. Built a new one, so now the elementary and high school are in one building, and then the middle school, which is in Sanborn, they leveled that building and built a brand new school. So it's all new except for the west side of the high school is actually the original building. But yeah, so this is actually where I am from. I used to work right there. That's the tire shop I always talk about. You know, that's where I learned how to do tires. It used to be over here. We moved across the road. But that's the tire shop I used to work in, where I did all the semi-tires and stuff. My old stomping grounds. Used to play a lot of t-ball and baseball right there. Yes, sir. And then the first job I ever had was at a steakhouse right up here, which it changed hands I don't know how many times now. It used to be called Pete's Steakhouse when I would work there, and it was Pete's Steakhouse for probably 20 years or better. And then he retired and sold out, sold the building, and I don't remember what it turned into, but it was like 4 or 5 different things. And now it's been Crazy Bob's for quite a while, but that's this place right here on the right. Truck is low. Now we fit underneath that thing. So, of course, I washed that trailer, and now I get a new trailer this week. He pays me back for it, but that's just the point of, I had a shiny trailer. Kind of, it was a streaky trailer, but it was cleaner than this thing is. I think those are like big pizza ovens over there. If anyone ever wants to send me a gift, there's 2 things I've always wanted. Soft serve ice cream machine and a pizza oven. Just throw the pizza on, goes down the belt, spits it out. Pizza and ice cream. It's the way to my heart. Alright, I gotta go check lights. That wind is picking up. Temp is up, 23 degrees, but wind chill's I don't know. What is it? Brisk, it says. Now. Yeah, feels like -3. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna finish hooking up and get out of her. These pumps couldn't get much slower here. Talked to him about it quite a few times. I even left a review on Google, and Casey's called me like 2 weeks ago. Was complaining that they never changed their filters. The lady said, next time you're there, and I'm like, lady, I am still sitting here. Look at this. Wide open on the trigger. Just gonna throw enough in to get me down into Kansas. I can get fuel down there a lot cheaper, so this afternoon we'll grab that. There. I suppose, yeah, you probably want to know where we're going, huh? Apparently we had two guys. I didn't. Blinker did. Two guys blew out the radiators last week. One was Dippy, and one was a guy that runs down to Texas every week. So we're going to Sulphur Springs, Fort Worth, and Dallas. So we got a 4 a.m. dock time tomorrow morning. I think it's right at like 12-hour drive, so it'll be all day driving today. And then we'll finish up a little bit in the morning. But none of the, I looked at all three drops, and they don't look horrible. The only dumb thing is how the route goes is you go to Sulphur Springs, you go across Dallas into Fort Worth, drop there, and you literally drive right past the Dallas drop. So you go to, Sulphur Springs, Fort Worth, back to Dallas. I'm not sure why they set it up that way, but, so we have all three deliveries tomorrow, so hopefully we don't have any hiccups at the docks. My first one's at 4 a.m., second one's at 10, and then the third one's at noon. So that's the one that kind of makes me nervous is the noon, because if 10 o'clock takes a little while, they reschedule for the next business day. I'm gonna call this good on fuel. We're gonna get going. Does this truck over here look familiar again? That's the shop right over there, that blue building. If you guys have watched my Hopper videos, you probably see that building quite a bit, but that's the building we used to work out of, but not no more. So these pumps, man. And then they won't even print a receipt. I went and told the lady, I'm like, we need some receipts, man. She's like, well, the pumps are out of service. It's like they put a bag on them. So I'm not the only one here pumping fuel. All right. We have exactly 11 hours to go. This is the third time I've been through here. Had to bring the wife through here when we went to Texas. Yeah, Texas to drop off campers. We came back up this way so I could show her this town. Pitcher, Kansas. It's an abandoned town. I think it was a lead mine, if I remember correctly. Talked about this once before in another video, but everything's abandoned. A few vehicles back there in that one carport, it looked like. Government was going to pay everyone out, if I remember right, for their houses. A lot of people were holding out to try and get more money. And then a tornado went through here. all the roads for this town are still on the map. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. You can smell the smoke. We stopped and got fuel for $2.80 a gallon. Crammed as much in the truck as I could. But what is up with this smoke down here? Oh yeah, McAllister, Oklahoma is where we're at. They got some fires going on down here or something. This smoke is just, it is thick. You can taste it, but you can feel it in your mouth. I've been in it for the last 20-30 miles and I'm just not getting out of it. I guess I'll have to look what they got going on. But clearly they got some fires going on somewhere down here. The tow truck dumped. The tow truck is on its side. I think the tow truck was trying to pull the semi out and dump the tow truck. Good morning. Stayed at the Pilot here in Sulphur Springs last night. And she's a little full. About 2 blocks to where we gotta go drop off. Got a 4 o'clock appointment. Apparently that's when they open. It's currently 3:30, so gonna head down there. See if they'll let us in. I could not sleep last night. It's like they formed a whole nother row of trucks a little closer. Oh, no it didn't. No, it just is that close. I can see the reserve spot or whatever behind the white Kenworth there. Favorite thing about Kenny here is his turning radius. He turns on a dime. Not really. And I got 2 more trucks that parked beside me, it looks like. And that's the way you gotta get out of here. So I gotta pull ahead up here somehow, do a U-turn. Probably be like a 17-point turn. 17.5 possibly. Could possibly do it in like 2.5. Well, you gotta get turned around. I have to go out that way, right here, next to this van. Yeah, so not feeling it today. I just want to go back to bed. Toss and turn forever. You know what? I did fall asleep. I wake up frozen. So I turned my heater on. Right before the alarm went off, I woke up sweating. Boo. Alright, anyway. Oh, let's see if they'll let us back in and then we'll make some coffee. So we got 4 a.m. delivery. And then technically it says on my paperwork for the route, it's 10 a.m. in Fort Worth and noon in Dallas. But apparently the next 2 places don't really go by dock time, so The second place, I guess, is the one that over in Fort Worth. They can take a while. This place, I guess, is usually pretty quick. So Bleecker was telling me that they'll go here, get unloaded, run over to Fort Worth. That one will take a while. And the one in Dallas, they do not take trucks in after noon. So he said, as long as I'm there by noon in Dallas, he said he'll get unloaded today. So I don't know what I'm dealing with today, but he said the one I need to hump it over to is the one in Dallas. So hopefully the guys in Fort Worth are going to be a little quick, because he said typically he can do all 3 of these drops in one day. He said since I have such amazing luck with everything that I do, he said I'll be the one that breaks that streak. So let's go see if we can break a streak. Alright, drop number 1 is done. In about 2 hours. You know, it really sucks in these big cities when you leave an hour and 47-minute drive. So I had an hour and 47-minute drive. I've been driving for an hour and a half. I still have an hour and 9 minutes to go. I honestly really don't know how people live in these cities. I couldn't do this every day. Not at all. Alright, we got drop off number 2 done. That one went way quicker than we planned, so we got to be at our 3rd drop by noon. Right now, our arrival time with all the traffic on Google is 10:41. So I think that thing's got an issue. That smells like burning oil. And as much smoke that's coming out of the engine bay, I think there might be something wrong with that excavator. Or whatever that thing is, I guess. You can definitely get used to these temperatures down here. 70 degrees, no wind, sunny. It's perfect. We just need to kind of push this weather up north, up home. Little defrosting action. Well, we got our next load. We gotta go 24 miles, which is kind of nice. That's so close. And getting a little chicken going back up to Omaha. So that'll get us back home tomorrow. And then I got a physical on Friday, so we got a call. We got 2 campers ready. We're supposed to have 3 more coming here real shortly too. So March is filling up pretty quick with campers anyway. As of right now, we got 2 park models to move for Nota booms, and then we have 3 little 13-footers to grab for Southwest and Sheldon. And we got 2 bigger ones we got to go grab now before the end of the, well, technically before the end of the month, but the end of the month is Friday, so that ain't gonna happen. So he's gonna put them in storage. So I'm pretty sure we can grab them anytime in the month of March. So yeah, technically we got 5 campers to get from Indiana, 2 to move for Nota booms. And we got to take 1 for family member, technically. Moving to Tucson, Arizona. They're going to live in a camper. So we got to move their 5th wheel they just bought down to Tucson. So thinking the second, third week of March, might have to just take 2 weeks off from driving truck and drive pick-em-up truck. We're up to 82 degrees. The hoodie's a little much. I got sitting in the truck where it's air conditioned. So, oh, the wife said she's seen Fitz today. He was unloading in Marcus. She didn't go talk to him. Apparently his paperwork was wrong, so he had to go in the office, so she never got to see him when she unloaded him. But the wife seen you, Fitz. She's going to go out and see if you wanted to take a snap with her. She's going to snap me. Be like, neener, neener. Anywho, they should be about done unloading. There's only 4 pallets in there. I thought there was supposed to only be 2, but apparently there's 4. So, and I felt them in the trailer at least 4 times. So I'm assuming I'm empty. I got the reefer set for 32 degrees, so we can go get our fresh chicken. Oh, it is too nice out. We might as well shut this off. So we got bad news. Our load won't be ready till 2:30 tonight. So we had to back off the delivery till 8 o'clock, no, 5 o'clock. Yeah, 5 o'clock on Thursday morning. And then Thursday morning I gotta go to, well, 5 o'clock Thursday morning I deliver this. And then after that we gotta go up to Blair, Nebraska and pick up fertilizer in bags or whatever in Blair, Nebraska, and then we have to go up to Wilmer, Minnesota to deliver. So now we get to stare at this car wash. This looks like a money maker. I've been sitting here for like 3 hours. And it has been a non-stop line. This guy over there has just been doing circle after circle after circle after circle with that pressure washer, pre-soaking vehicles. I just wish my truck would fit in there. That'd be super handy. They do a truck wash. We can just drive through, not necessarily scrubbing obviously, but need a truck wash where you can just drive through. It does like an automatic wash, whatever. At least it ain't gonna be perfect, but if I can go through a wash and go from one end to the other, be out in 2 minutes and at least get a rinse, I'd be all right with that. We need to start that. Blue Beacons need to start that, or someone needs to start that. Alright, let's try this again. I did find in the paperwork my dock times. They kind of hide it. It's in with the address. Like at the bottom of the address, they like hide your dock time. The lady there told me it was 2:30. My dock time is actually 1:30. You're allowed to show up 2 hours ahead of time, so technically I was allowed to show up there at 11:30, but she told me not to come back until 12:30. So this whole thing's kind of a jackwagon situation. But my dock time to unload in Omaha isn't until tomorrow, because it's the 26th now technically, because it's after midnight. My dock time is, oh crap, now I forget. Is it 5 o'clock in the morning? Or 8 o'clock in the morning? It was 5 o'clock in the morning on the 27th, so tomorrow morning. So technically, I have all day today to drive 11 hours. It must be shift change. Everyone's walking in and out, but you can tell you're down south when the outside temperature is 60 degrees and everyone is wearing hoodies. I mean, I'm wearing a hoodie, but I'm from the north, so that's just what I brought to work. And actually it's a little much. But it's 60 degrees, and 50% of the people walking out are wearing stocking caps, coats, hoodies with the hoods up. So we got loaded. It is 2 o'clock right now. We got loaded, and they told us we could pull out of the dock, spin around and park until we get a phone call. But I'm thinking with it being shift change, we might not get a phone call right away. I don't know. So, yeah. But we're all sealed up and whatnot. Yeah, we're only getting 4,000 pounds of chicken. It's like, and then you look at what I'm getting paid. Plus this is a broker load heading back up north. So you got the broker keeping his chunk. We're getting 1,400, 4,000 pounds of chicken. Huh. Everyone wonders why the price of everything gets so high. Good morning. Oh, I made it till like 6:30 this morning. Decided I was tired, so pulled into this Bolero here. I got like 4 hours of sleep, so I don't know what lives there. Hello? Probably don't want to find out. Nice. Yeah. There's a TA up the road in about 60 miles. He's got the cheapest fuel all the way back home, so we're gonna run up there. We're gonna top off the tanks. I got 3/4 in the reefer. I got half in the truck, but it's like 287 a gallon, and after I get past that, it goes up to, I think 311 is my next cheapest, which is basically when I get home. But then we're in no hurry, so we don't unload till 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. And I've only got 5 hours left, so or something like that. 425 miles to Omaha, so yeah. I slept pretty good this morning. That 4-hour nap did me pretty good. So I think my logs, I got like 5 hours and 17 minutes left, so kind of have to hurry, but if I don't make it the whole way, not a biggie. So let's get to getting, I guess. Getting windy. Truck's rocking. I guess the trees are moving pretty decent. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not. Alright, anyway. Back to the task at hand. Cattle pens established in 1956. We just pulled over in one of the little scenic overlooks here in Kansas on the toll road. Been by here quite a few times, but it's never stops. Figured I'd stop, stretch my legs. I have my blinker on, and it is getting windy. Holy moly's! Oh yeah. There. Get on the other side of the truck. Oh hey, we got tall grass prairie. Stretches from northern Kansas into Oklahoma. Huh. What do you know? Got a whole bunch of cattle over there. See, all the hopper guys must come over here and clean out their hoppers. Could be the guy that owns the place too, who knows, but Yeah, look at all that dust. This wind is really picking up. Fuel mileage is dropping. But it's 63 degrees. Cannot argue with that one little bit. Not at all. When we get to Omaha, I'm gonna see if I can find a blue beacon and get all this washed up. I don't even want to walk around the truck. It's like a dust bomb coming around here once in a while. Seen somebody took an off-ramp back there way too fast. He's laying on his side. He's not shiny side up no more. There's a whole bunch of cop cars and tow trucks and ambulances. They got quite the mess going on there. Top of the trailer opened up and whatever he's hauling is laying all over down in the little triangular median area. Should have brought my sunglasses out too. I don't know where the cattle are off to, but they are on the prowl. They be herding. Oh, we got two over there on the lap that are butting heads. Oh, he's losing. Where are they gonna go? They're just spinning in circles. All the women are like, you guys do your thing, we're leaving. We're gonna go find the greener pastures. Assuming those are just watering ponds. There's a couple cattle out there scattered. One way over there, maybe two, and looks like, I think that's, oh yeah, there's some down there. Maybe they're all heading for their watering hole. They ate their supper. And the two meatheads over there are still going after it. Okay, that's enough staring. Time to put on some more miles. Old school and new school. We made it to Love's, just south of Omaha here, and they got me. I had to, see that? It's a salt and pepper shaker chicken. Courtney's into her chicken, so I had to buy one of these overpriced pieces of junk. She'll never use it. It's just gonna sit in the kitchen probably as a decoration. But, oh my gosh. I don't know how someone caught the fence right there, but come on, shit people throw. It's unreal. It's so depressing all the time. It's amazing we even have places to park. We're gonna unload 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. We got 10 miles. So we're just gonna watch some YouTube. We can actually get a full night's worth of sleep, I guess, because it's 5:30. Well, it's 6:30 now. I got here at 5:30. But we got all of our window shades in. We're all blocked out from the outside world. All the crazies can stay out that way. Well, we made it to our drop here in Omaha. This is probably my new least favorite place to bag in. I mean, I got lucky enough that there's a dock open, but you have to go over here by these flag deals, make a U-turn around them, because they make you park way down there, kind of where that shag truck is. So you gotta get turned around down there, come back over here, get turned around, and then you have this small little area here to try and pull up into that corner there and angle in. So leaving, I gotta take a left, I'm pretty sure, which I'm not even sure I can make that corner. Might have to just pull up into that corner again and back that way. I'm not sure. Can't make the corner this way. It's a well thought out warehouse here. It is. So we're not going to Minnesota anymore. It only took 5.5 hours to get unloaded. So we missed the amount of time we had to get up to Wilmer to get unloaded. So he's going to have another driver. He's got another guy going to Nebraska tomorrow with a load of totes or something. So they're going to pick up the load tomorrow morning in Blair and bring it up to Wilmer tomorrow afternoon. So I'm here in Sioux City. We got to drop off this trailer. He's got a load for here tomorrow. So I'm just dropping here and we're going to go find somewhere to wash the truck. We're finally moving.